everyone, welcome to
Hello.
the Roadmap. Yes, me and Angelina again. Boy, I do just want to tell you that this class has been a doozy for us to be able to record. This is our, we've recorded it one other time and we've taught it two other times, and we have adjusted every single time. So bear with us. We are using Zoom for this particular class, and we're just going to jump right into it. Let me share my screen. Here we go. So here's Reels. I'm going to present it so it's big for everyone. There we go. All right, so the complete Reels roadmap. And here is the Reel rundown. What we're going to teach you in this class is what are Reels and why that we all need to be using them for our business. How to add video content to your Reels, which seems pretty simple, but there are 3 different ways to do that. And how to create transitions, how to use filters, how to use templates in the Reels platform to do Reels like a pro in no time at all. How to, really line up your timing, how to do voiceover. And then Angelina actually taught me this one, how to do voice to text, which is something I had not previously used before. So I'm excited for us to show us about that one. And then at the very end, we're actually going to workshop a couple of Reels start to finish. And so that's our favorite part. We're going to get through this PowerPoint slide, and then we're just going to basically teach you as if you were sitting right next to us in our studios working alongside of us. So here we go. Reels are short, entertaining videos. That's like the whole big honkin' definition. Short, entertaining videos. And what I have found is that most small business owners that I talk to have a problem with all 3 of those words. Short makes them nervous because they have to be concise and narrow things down and niche it down. And they're like, but I have so much to say. What part is important? If I say this, but leave that out, it's a whole thing. I understand. When I was a school teacher, my kids hated my 6-word sentence final exam. So we would read a big hunkin' novel, and I would say, okay, you have to write a sentence that 6 words makes sense and summarizes the Count of Monte Cristo. And that is very, very hard to do. But once you get the hang of it and you niche down, it becomes a lot easier. So narrowing it down is very hard. I understand. The other thing is short, entertaining videos. Entertaining just means that it is it takes up more digital real estate. It's more of a video. Reels are entertaining because people have the attention spans of fruit flies, and so they can consume a very quick reel. And Angelina, entertaining doesn't mean you have some
Funny. It doesn't have to be funny. It only has to be relatable. It can be interesting, it can be intriguing, it can be like emotional, it can be thought-provoking. It doesn't have to be funny. That's not what entertaining means.
Right. Now we did do a funny reel today. And then the ones that we're going to workshop with you is not particularly entertaining. It's just 2 girls shopping, right? So it just has to be relatable, which that is very relatable. And then again, video, people don't like showing their face. They're like, oh God, I have to be on film. So short, entertaining video, all those words wreak havoc in someone's heart and mind. But once you get over it, you'll actually have a lot of fun with it. So let's keep.
And remember, we're pulling content from your content buckets. So these Reels that we're making, you're not reinventing it. You're going to pull some content from your buckets, and then we're going to do videos based on those concepts.
Yep. Why the heck do you need to be using Reels? Well, let's just the elephant in the room is everyone else is using them. And I don't know about you, but I scroll my phone at night and I'm looking at all these Reels and just thinking to myself, I need to go do one of those. I need to go put some makeup on. I need to go figure this out. I need to go do another Reel. And every time I watch one, I get a little inspired to do a little bit better on my next one or be a little bit more creative. But besides that, the next slide, 67% more engagement than stagnant pictures. So Reels and regular videos that you post or carousels. So Reels get 67% more engagement than those types of posts. So just right off the bat, if you post a Reel, it's going to get 67% more engagement than whatever you would have posted that wasn't a Reel. Reels take up 8% more real estate than TikToks. So TikToks, everybody's like, oh, I got to get on TikTok. No, you don't. Reels actually has Instagram has a bigger Reels platform than TikTok has TikToks. And to prove that, in 1 month, Reels got 387,000 more likes than TikToks that same month. And 90% of Instagram users watch Reels every week, and I would venture to say every day. So, anyways, if that's not enough to make you want to do Reels, just keep up with your competitors. That's why you need to be on Reels. The platform is made up of 3 just kind of basics. And I would actually add a third, and that's the audio. So you have your media, whatever you add. So in this very first little image there, you see there's an image, there's media. The caption is in the second picture, and that is whatever you write that describes what's in your picture. And then the overlay is the third picture. You can see there's a little question sticker there, and then an @Josh from Alfred. And you can add all kinds of stickers or words using the overlay feature. And then the last one is that audio, which there is not really pictured here, but if you look in the middle one at the very bottom, it has Flow Rider by T-Pain. So the audio is very, very important, whether it's voice to text, like we're going to show you later, or a voiceover or a trending audio. There's 3 ways to add that, add your media. You can either do it straight through the Reels platform. You can
Meaning you're recording from the Reels platform. Like you can record your video front or back camera as you go to Reels. You can record right there. That's what I mean by add media.
Yes. And neither one of us like to do that. When you're recording straight into the Reels platform, it gives you there's a finality to it, whereas you can pick and choose what you want to add. But if you just record right in there, I mean, there's not a lot you can do because it's your best and your worst idea. Camera, Angeline, tell them about how you like to use the camera.
I always just go to my phone, go to my camera, and do my video from my camera. I never even think about doing it the way that you do it. I've always just done it right on my camera. I even have like a Beauty Plus app that has a little bit of a filter to it. Sometimes I'll do a video in there because I think it looks prettier, but either way, I do it on my camera.
Okay. Yep. And then I always go to stories, use the actual story application within Instagram and film until I've used up my 4 15-minute or 15-second little increments, save them to my camera, and then upload them later from my camera. And
we're both uploading it from our camera roll.
Yeah.
It's just that we are recording the video in 2 different ways. I'm doing it on the camera. You're doing it in the story feature of Instagram, but they're both going to camera roll.
Right.
And then we're loading it to Reels from the camera roll. I just want to kind of add on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the reason I'm using stories and going those extra steps into Instagram to go to stories is because I like to record using a filter already. Angeline, the way Angeline does it is once you get it into the Reels feature, you can add the filter later. But you add the filter while I'm recording it because I'm sitting there having to stare at myself. So I figure, I might as well help a sister out. So anyways, it's just a vanity thing, I think. And it keeps me to 15-second increments. So this is the actual recap of what we just said. And again, we're flying through this because we're going to actually show you how to do all this. And we're kind of assuming some of these basics. In Reels, the way you would record using the Reels platform itself is just go to your Instagram, click plus, click Reel, and then this screen comes up and you would hold down that little button right there that I'm pointing to with the red arrow and record right into the Reels platform. And then that's it there. The next one is to upload it from your camera roll. Whether you've saved the media from your stories or not, it's all going to be in your camera roll. So you would go down to that bottom left-hand corner and click that little tiny blue plus sign. And once you clicked that, it would then open up your camera roll and you would get to choose which ones you wanted to add. Now, I'm going to let you talk about this.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. So trending audio. This is one of the hacks, if you will, to get your more eyeballs on your reels. And that is to use a trending audio. That just means that Instagram is going to favor reels made with this music, this background. If there is this little, when you're scrolling reels, let me just start there. When you're scrolling through reels, you'll see at the bottom of each reel, it will have at the very bottom the audio behind it. It says original audio. The Instapray is just the name of this particular audio that we have a screenshot of. You see the little arrow beside it? That means it's trending audio. The Instapray is actually going to scroll. Whatever the name of that original audio is, it's going to scroll. If you like, oh, I like this audio, I want to save it, you click on the name of the audio and it will pull up an audio page and says save audio. And then that's going to save it into your profile. You go to the three dots and you can click on save. There you go. She's showing you right there where it says save. That's how you save the audio. And then go back just one more, Brooklyn, and show them the one that had the little music note. Means that it's just a sound or a music or something, but it's not necessarily trending. So if it's perfect for your reel, go ahead and use it. But you're going to get a little bit more traction, real estate, if you will, by using something trending.
Yeah, you know what? Using a trending audio is like sort of like wearing Spanx under a new dress. It just makes it look a little better, a little better. You know, I don't know. I don't have any Spanx, but I sometimes wish I did. But I feel like it's a little helper. I mean,
right.
Why not? You know, you might as well.
Sure.
Anyways,
that's fine.
Yeah, so she's saying you click on the audio down here, the scrolling audio. So because this is a screenshot, it's fixed, but it will just scroll across the bottom. And then once you click on it, it'll take you to this page. And then that's where you'll click save. When I clicked save for the screenshot, it automatically changed to saved, you know, past tense. So that word will say save. You click on that, and then it will indicate that you have indeed saved it. And then you'll be able to retrieve it by clicking on this little music note when you're in the Reels platform. And then you'll go to your saved file, which is under this little button there. And then you'll pick it and it will be underneath this. Now, it would have been nice if I would have, you know, Instapray would be the one, but I just chose one that was here. So your saved audio will show up in your saved folder. Now, this one's for you too.
Oh, you want me to talk about? Okay. Another thing that you'll see as you're scrolling through other through other reels, is that you'll see that Instagram has now created this feature. It's pretty new, but man, is it a gift. This is your easy button, you know, like the big red easy button. This is it. Okay. So you're going to want to learn this one. When you see a reel that you like that says use template, that means that they have automatically taken this music, this audio, and you'll see how in this particular reel that you're watching, it'll have like a cut to a video. Maybe it's short videos, short images, all spliced together. A template allows you to just drop the images into those already timed slots that they've created. And now here's the thing too, like sometimes if you keep scrolling, or if you go to that audio, like all beat goes on, if you went to that audio, you may be able to click on several reels using that audio and find different templates. So you'll find this one that has a long video at the beginning and then 3 short photos, or this one has 17 photos. sometimes you'll find different photos for the same audio. I mean, different templates for the same audio. So you just have to find the one that makes sense for yours, but it is kind of a shortcut rather than having to edit all your videos to the right length. Okay. So use templates whenever you can. It saves you a ton of time. Are we going to show an example of that in a minute?
Yes, we sure are. And it's going to be, you're going to be like, oh, that is so easy. You are going to make 20 reels tomorrow, but save them as drafts and post them over time. Don't post all your reels at one time, because then you're going to waste all that traction that you could be getting. Okay. We get overzealous and we're like, let's just post it right now. It's so great. So, but make sure you save your reels, but you're going to love the template. So let's go over here. Something after this class that you're going to get not only dropped into the group so you can access it through the group, but Angelin's also going to set up an email to go to your inbox with both of these things, both 50 Reels starter ideas, as well as the 5 tips for making viral Reels for business. Both of those are really great powerhouse handouts that we have created for you to print out, tape to your desk or the wall in front of your desk, and use on a daily basis. Because you can see this so well, a time-lapse video. That's like number 35 right here. And, you know, whatever you do for your business, think about, like, okay, Joyful Lighting comes to mind. She's a friend of mine, a coaching client, and they hang Christmas lights. So a time lapse, they take their phone, and instead of doing photo, go over to time lapse on your iPhone, set it, and then do the whole, you know, job as a time lapse. That becomes a reel. So just using these ideas in the context of whatever your business is going to be invaluable to you. And there are 50 ideas there. All of them are winners. You pair that with a template and you are a professional for sure. All right, so let's workshop. You are going to first show us, right? Are you going to show us first how to put together a reel and then send it to me and I'll do the voice text or the voice?
You bet. 1 second. Let's see if I can share.
Yes, we can see it. That is so fancy.
Awesome. Okay. So what we're going to do now, there's one of our posts from our social school students. I'm just going to swipe left. And now I'm in the Reels application. There's a couple ways you can get there, but this is good. All right. So what I'm going to do now is start by clicking on the bottom to my camera roll. Okay. And these are some clips that I keep wanting to use my mouse because I'm looking at the screen. Okay, so these are some pictures of Brooklyn and I going shopping today. So I'm going to show you how, and these have audio behind them because we were, you know, live. So I'm going to show you how we can do this, but I'm going to actually change the speed because I want them to be a little bit faster. So I'm just going to add some video here. Maybe not even, like, speed this one up. Again, a little bit of that time lapse feel. I think sometimes when you have some things like this, it's so fun to just make them go fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Let me.
Love that.
Cute.
Okay, so let me just let out a couple more, and then I'm just going to show you. Oops, I forgot. Okay, so I forgot to speed that one up. So let me tell you what I need to do. I'm going to go to next, go to edit clips. This one, I can't change it now. So I
actually love them.
I thought that was you talking. I'm just going to discard that clip and then I'm going to add it again. So this is, you know, don't be afraid. You're not going to mess anything up too much.
Like my shoes.
Okay. All right. One more, like in the dressing room.
Like,
okay.
If I like front.
Okay. Now, just for sake of example, okay, I'm going to, you want me to keep going like show audio, or are you going to take it from here?
You go ahead and put the sound on it. You can do that, and I'll see.
Okay, so I'm going to click on the little music, okay, and I'm going to go to saved, and
You want to do because this one is going to get a voiceover, you're going to
Yes.
want to do a music that doesn't have words. So you're going to want to look for something that is acoustic or
Okay, I'm going to choose a little bit of new order. All right, but let's see, we're going to go to next. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do too. I'm going to click on now. I'm going to click on the little music note at the top, and you see where it says controls.
Mhm.
Okay, this is great. It did take the camera audio all the way down and added the music. Okay. Now let's see. Now this is just an example of no, you know, if we just wanted music behind it, if we were going to add like static text or something, you can see. Okay.
Tell me what the name of that music is.
That was Blue Monday by New Order. Oops, let me just, oops, let's see. Oop. Let's see, how do I just stop screen sharing? I don't want to
Okay, I
save
can do it.
draft. There we go.
All right. Perfect. All right. So what she's done now is saved it and sent it over to me. So now I'm going to screen share and show you how I add a voiceover. So what I'm going to do is go down here and sharing my screen. Okay. So I'm going to go over here to my, so now I'm in Reels. I'm going to click the plus sign and I'm going to click Reel. And I've already gotten her, I'll just talk from here. I've already gotten her video that she just made live with y'all. So I'm going to pull that up. Here it is. So there we go. I've added it. Since she's already made it, I don't have to remake it. She saved it to her camera roll and sent it over to me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add that music, which is, you said Blue Monday?
I think so.
Blue Monday. By New Order. There we go. And now I'm going to go next. I'm going to go to this music up here, go to voice controls. I'm going to make it really low, okay?
I usually do like a 5. I mean, like it can be lower than you think. Like you just sort of want it in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you still hear that too loud?
You can hear it.
Okay. I'm going to do like that. Now, in the top, right next to controls, you see voiceover. I've already written something that I want to voice over. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through it. And if not, you'll understand how it works. But for the sake
we're
of
just playing around.
I'm going to do my best. So here we go. Voiceover. It's going to start at the beginning, and I'm going to just start reading this while it is going. So here we go. When you are thinking about what to post on your social media, oh crap. Sorry. Hold on. I'm going to go back and discard that because I started on the page on the back page. So I'm going to start on the front page.
But that's good. You can just see how you delete it and start over.
I just go back, start over. So here I go. Marketing your. I'm going to discard that. I'm not going to talk to y'all this time. Here we go. Marketing your business online while enrolled in social club is like going shopping with your fashionista best friend. I need a friend that knows me and my tastes and my life to tell me whether or not an outfit is right and all the reasons why or why not. I need encouragement. When you are thinking about what to post on your social media, it's so nice to have not one, but 2 social media marketing experts to say, yes, post that, but give you pointers like make a list, use a hook, post on Sunday nights, like my friend. Okay, so I should talk faster, but you can kind of see, and we're just going to go with that. Marketing your business online while enrolled in social club is like going shopping with your fashionista best friend. I need a friend that knows me and my tastes and my life to tell me whether or not an outfit is right and all the reasons why or why not. I need encouragement. when you are thinking about what to post on your social media, it's so nice to have not one, but two social media marketing experts to say, yes, post that, but give you pointers like make a list, use a hook, post on Sunday nights. You know, like my friend, marketing your business online while enrolled in social club is like going. Okay, so as you can see there, let's stop sharing for a second. We just strung together some clips of us shopping together so that I could read this over it. We are using a shopping experience to advertise a product in our business. So you need to be entertaining, but entertaining just has to be relatable. That is a perfect example of that in your reels, and how you can take your original audio off, add background music that has no words, and use the voiceover feature to tell a story and talk to your clients. So what I'm going to do now is share my screen and show you how to use a template. Okay. Then once we do that, I'm going to show you how to use voice to text, which I'm super excited about. And honestly, y'all all know, y'all have heard the voice to text before, but I didn't think I had. But once we show you, you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I've heard that. So here we go. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to undo this. I will redo that later for sure.
While you, yeah, well, that was just us playing around. And while you're getting ready, I'll just add that, you know, over the weekend, I've asked you guys to capture some B-roll in the Facebook group. And I think this is a fun opportunity for you to practice capturing little things in your life that you're doing, like making your cup of coffee, going on a walk, sitting at your kids' soccer game, whatever. Start capturing little B-roll, because you'll be surprised at how you can use those little clips, short little clips, in some of your reels. So it's kind of like becoming aware of what is around you.
Yeah,
okay.
100%. And I have one that I can probably show y'all, but this one for sure is going to just show you how to use a template. This is going to blow your mind. So first of all, I just want to show you how I navigated to this. So when I'm down here in the Reels feature, in the very bottom middle, when I click that, okay, and I'm scrolling, oh, you see that one right there? It says use template. So I know that that one has a template on it, right? So what I'm going to do is click the three dots underneath the little 3, 2, 1 send, those three dots, and I'm going to click save. All right. So now I'm going to get back. Oh gosh, that lady's funny, by the way. Y'all need to know her. Okay, so when you're back in your profile and you click the hamburger icon in the top right hand corner underneath your charging icon, you're going to go to saved. It's 6 down. I pushed the wrong one. Sorry. You go to saved. You go to all posts that you've saved. And you can see in the top left-hand corner, it's right there. The only thing is, though, you want to toggle over to the Reels feature. So you can see that there's the grid and then the Reels. Click on the Reels. I'm actually not going to use that one we just saved that I used for an example. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to let that play for a second. And you can just see that it's a series of still shots. And it says, I can totally do this. I can totally do this.
And there's a background. We're not hearing it, but you kind of you got to turn on the sound on it. I know no, I think you got to hit the little, I think you have to go back. There you go. No.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Or I could.
Okay, so that's the audio.
I can do this. I can do this.
Okay,
or I could
so
do
now
this.
I'm going to click use template.
I can do this. I can do this.
I'm going to
I can do
turn
this.
this down for a second so everybody's not irritated. And I'm going to click add media. I'm going to go to media, and then immediately I'm going to take the pictures of my studio. Gotta take that one off because it'll go gray and it will not allow you to choose anymore. So
Right.
there you go. I've added the pictures in my studio, and I'm going to click next. And then it's syncing, and I'm going to click next. Now I'm going to turn it up. Now all of a sudden it's not showing me the audio.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something with the audio, but it's okay. We can get the
gist of it. The audio is there. I don't know why it's not there. I think it has something to do with sharing screen, but you can see how simple it was for me to add the pictures, and then it synced them, and in the background it is saying I can do this. Now I can say studio.
Now, since this one has a background audio to it, you may not be able to do voice to text. Well, you might, but it might compete.
Or
Well, I'm going to do voice to text
do
in the
this.
next one.
I can do
Okay.
this. I can do this. I can do this. Or I could do this.
And then
There you go. Yeah, that looks great.
there you go. Studio One.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Or I could do this.
And then I can
do this.
actually add another
can do
overlay,
this.
which we need
I
to
can
talk
do
about.
this. Or I could do
where you
this.
can say,
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
can boho by
Or I could do
Christmas.
this. I can do this.
The other thing is you might want to take this opportunity just to
Or I
show
could,
them how to shorten the bubble.
or I could do this.
You know, the
Right.
I can do
Okay.
this.
So what
I can
she,
do
I'm going to
this.
turn the
I can do this.
sound off really
Or I
quick.
could do this.
What she's talking about is our overlay. So first of all, I'm showing you that I'm adding a text overlay. So Studio One is the text overlay. This right here is a sticker. Okay. So that's a sticker. When you add a sticker to your reel, it causes people to click it and say yes. Every time they click a sticker to give their opinion, they're building your engagement on your social media. So can boho be Christmas? They're going to toggle yes. Some people won't, but whatever. It's going to entice them to give me their opinion. So
right, and you don't want to overuse it, but if it makes
words
sense,
here,
do it.
but the words down there.
Yeah.
Click on it until it lights up white. And then notice that I can take these bumpers, Angeline called them bumpers, and I love that. I can take these bumpers and I can bump it to where it only shows up on a certain part. So now watch. So once this starts over, okay, now it goes away. So when it goes away, I can have this show up. Well, actually, no, on Reels, you cannot
Can't change your
can't do
sticker.
anything with that. It stays up the whole time. But Studio One, I can make sure that that goes down there like that. And I could always make it just go on the whole one. So
Well, you know
you
what
can
else?
see that
I'm
you
not
can
really
choose
sure
where
if
you
it
want it to
will
be. And I can add another one, reserve today. And then go here, put that down there, click here, and make that come up at the very end.
awesome. And why don't you trash that sticker just so they can see how you trash it?
So now watch that.
This. I can do this. I can do this. Or I could do this.
Okay.
I can do this.
See?
I can do this.
Brooklyn, trash that sticker now so they can see how you can get rid of a sticker if you don't want it.
Okay, great. Let me go back. I'm going to go back here. So you take this sticker and you just literally drag it. And if I want to go here, I can drag this too. And then Studio One becomes the only thing that's on there. You can always go
Yeah.
back and add another sticker. Or in this case,
Or I could do this.
let's say that I
can
did
do
the
this.
voiceover.
I can do this. I can do this.
I can
Or I could do
add,
this.
I can
I can do this.
see
I can do this. I can do this.
when I did that voiceover before, if I wanted those words to show up on the screen at the same time, after I did the voiceover, I would click the smiley face, and click on captions in the top middle. That CC, closed captions, would literally say grabbing captions, and it would go and it would pull all my words and make it into a scrolling caption, kind of like, on Star Wars. But it would show up on yours, and you can squish it down to where the words are small in the bottom left-hand corner, or you can make them big over the whole thing, however you want to do that. But that's how you do it. So when you do a voiceover, you add captions that way. Now, the last thing that I want to show you is I'm going to get out of this template. I'm going to start over. Not going to use that. And what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to make a reel. Okay. I'm going to start a new video. I'm going to make a reel, and I already filmed these as well for this. I'm going to click the multi-select tool, and I'm going to select in the order that I want. So these are the pots, or the one pot, pictures of the pots that I want to show how to clean. This is the recipe. This is the up close pieces that I need. And this is actually doing it. So I go there, it's syncing all the clips. There you go. I'm going to skip the music that it suggests. And what I'm going to do is click next. I'm going to go up here to to the text. And I'm going to say start got dirty pots. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to click on this and make sure that it ends at the pot. Okay, done. Now I'm going to add another overlay and say, use this recipe to clean them. Oh, use this hack. I'm going to use the word hack because that's a total to clean them. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Use this hack. Make sure that once that other one disappears, there you go. Use this hack to clean them. Okay, now I'm going to push done, and I'm going to say, and I would normally go through and describe teaspoon of this, tablespoon of that, quarter cup of that, but I'm not going to do it for time's sake. So what I'm going to do is go down here, and I'm going to click got dirty dishes. Got dirty dishes. You see how it lights up white and there's a little black bubble with 3 little dots? I'm going to click those 3 little dots, and I'm going to click text to speech, voice 1. Done. Then I'm going to go to this one, text to speech, voice 1. Done. Done. Now I'm going to put done, and now I'm going to put this up and listen. Hold on.
Pots.
Let me make it.
Dirty pots. Use this hack to clean them.
Okay. So what the problem is you can tell that these are way too long.
Not dirty.
I'm going to shrink those down. And
So if you were going to manually edit your photos and videos, that like you would use a template to kind of drop them in, but if you were going to manually do it, that's how you do it.
Yep, absolutely. So basically voice to text means that when you do an overlay, click the little word, make it be white. When you see that black dot, click the dot, text to voice to text to voice, voice to text, text to
Voice to text.
text to voice. Then you can toggle it and make it go wherever you want it to go. But it's really fun, and you've heard that woman's voice before on other ones. You just probably didn't know how to do it. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to stop sharing my screen there. At the end of the day,
Dirty pots.
oh gosh, let me turn that down. Reels are all about creativity. And I heard this yesterday. Creativity begets creativity. Activity begets activity, and money begets money. So it's kind of like priming the tip jar. The more you use reels, the more you will use reels. So just force yourself to sit down, practice what we've taught you today. I know there was a lot there, but you know how to do it. Don't be scared of doing it. Go shopping. Film yourself cleaning a dirty pot. Angela and I did a reel today, and I think you're gonna love it. So just hop over to our Instagram, look at our reels. We do not take ourselves too seriously. If you need inspiration, just scroll the reels platform, look for templates to save, trending audio, and start collecting that content like Angela sent you in your email. Start collecting content and just make reels that are relatable. They will automatically be engaging.
There's just a couple more things that I want to say. You'll see us on our, just one other idea that we're not really going to get into today, but I want to just explain it real quick, is lip syncing. And you'll see a lot of the trending audios that have someone's voice, and you'll see people lip syncing. Well, that's really easy to do. You just use the audio and then you practice recording yourself, timing it up to it. Y'all, it could not be easier. Sounds intimidating the first time. When you try it, you will love it. You can even slow it down by clicking 2 times speed, and that actually makes it slower. So it's easier for you to mouth the words. And then you can use it to relate to your niche or your topic. Sorry, UPS man. But that's one idea. And then the other thing I just wanted to add was that there's a lot of concepts here that we're not teaching you right now because it's too much. So we just wanted to give you some really great basic consumable ideas without overwhelming you in this class. In Social Club, we'll be throwing lots of tips for you, tips at you that you can use to kind of continue getting better at Reels. So again, use some templates, try some lip syncing, try trending audio, take some B-roll, stay within your content buckets, don't get outside your zone. But just start. And then once you get used to it, promise you we're going to add lots of additional content to help you get better and better.
Yes, amen. And the Social Club increments, they're going to be small increments. It's not going to be an hour-long class.
Be one thing at a time. One tip.
One tip that you can go, and actionable steps that you can do. And hopefully this hour you can pause us, repeat us, rewind us, and watch over and over and practice what we're teaching. So watch this again, stop what we're doing, and try it on your phone, and then come back to the video. But
make one this week, at least one or 2 or 3, tag us so we can give you some love and see what you're doing. We want to support you, and you can even share them on the Facebook group if you want to, so we can all help you out.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm excited. Good luck with your reels, and we will see you in the next class. Bye.
Bye.